I'm going to take this portion of the video and edit it later. So I want to make an unboxing video today. Got a mild bit of stress, but I'm going to be happy and work it out with the unboxing. It's therapeutic. So here we go. Sports fans, guys, whatever you are. Right, calm, keeping calm. So I've got this lovely box today, which is actually 2 boxes in one that have been taped together to save on shipping. So rather than paying to send 2 boxes, he's taped them together and sent 1 box, one bigger box. Let's just draw those curtains so the light's a bit more diffused. Right, let's get into this. We have unlimited memory because I'm streaming it to YouTube. If I can't download it on YouTube, it would have been a waste of time. But anyway, too late. Let's see how it goes. Right. So I think the best thing to do is separate the boxes to start with. Never actually seen that done before. Good idea, I suppose, if it saves you £3 on postage. Mind your fingers when you're using the craft knife, as we've discussed before. Can hear something rattling in that one. That's not always a good sign, because rattling can mean something's got broken in there. So let's open that one first. Have a look, see what's going on in there. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, not fingers cut, eh? Right. Let's calmly have a look in here and see what's going on. Got no idea what these are, I can't remember. So can't remember what I ordered. So let's just unpack some of these and try and stop saying all the time. I don't know about you, but I love unboxing. I love packing as well, funnily enough. I'll share a link in the video description, which links to a good video about how to pack your fragile items for sending in the post, because a lot of people don't seem to know how to pack fragile items. So we've got a nice little plate here, marked Palissy, a Royal Worcestershire Company. Not bad, vintage little plate. Because I bought these in a lot, I didn't pay a lot of money for them. With shipping, I think I paid £30 for this whole box, by the way. Maybe we could just let a little bit more light in here. Hopefully you can see that okay. Right, so that's one. There's also ways where you can use your bubble wrap more effectively so that it can be recycled and used again. Perhaps I'll make videos about that in the future, or maybe not. I don't know yet. Right, this little beauty is much smaller than I imagined from the listing. I thought it would be about 6 inches tall, and it's a lovely little lustreware vase. Look at that. You can get some light on there. Can you see the luster on it? And that is made by I can't read it very well. I'll have to get a zoom in on the phone so you can see that. That's a nice vintage little vase. Not as big as I thought. It's only about 3 inches high. I wonder if I could put that light on. I'll be able to see it better. Yeah, pretty. I like that. Nice 1930s, 1940s lustreware, I imagine. Right, good. That was a ceramic vase, by the way. I could be wrong, but I believe lustreware originated in Japan, and then as they were imported into the West, Western companies like Gloucestershire and Staffordshire started copying the idea. But the early lustreware from Japan would be around the 1920s, and then from around the 1930s we started copying it in the UK. I could be wrong about that, but you could always look it up on Google, I suppose. And here we have a absolutely beautiful little blue ceramic vase with newspaper stuffed in it. Not sure what that does, but anyway, very beautifully hand decorated vase, sorry. And I believe that one says handmade in India, so it might be reversed on the video, but beautiful little vase, very thick porcelain and hand decorated. But yeah, very happy with that. Nice. I remember this one. I know what this one is. Best way to do this is to film it, is to sit across a desk with the camera in front of you. but I don't have a lot of room in my little bedroom, so good job I'm not actually going live, it's just going to be unlisted. But anyway, I can't see anybody watching. Probably should have just gone live and published it. But I've got another video being published tonight anyway. This is a very pretty glass, carnival glass leaf. Not sure what kind of leaf it is. Maybe, I don't know actually. Could be a beech leaf or something like that. But very pretty little carnival glass trinket dish. So these are quite popular. I've seen a lot of these sold on eBay. Nice, I like that. No idea what this one is. No, I'm starting to get an idea what it is. It's like opening presents at Christmas, this is. When you're packing stuff, there's actually no point putting newspaper inside it. It doesn't do anything to protect it because it's ceramic anyway. It's actually porcelain, this is. Very fine gilding on it. Lovely gilding on the handle and around the rim of the jug. It's only a little jug, look. Probably about 4 inches high. And that is made by Sadler. That's Sadler Pottery, England. Charming little vase, little jug, sorry. Probably a creamer or a milk jug from a tea set. Also keep in mind this is the first box. I've got another box yet and I paid £30 for both boxes. Oh, this is what the rattling noise was. When I can hear things rattling in the box, I'm always a little bit wary in case something's been broken. So this is the other half of the Sadler little tea set. And it must have been the lid that was rattling. Actually, stuffing things with newspaper can actually add weight to your package, by the way. So there's not much point doing it. But this is the Sadler Pottery, England. It's the second part, so this will be excuse me, I'll get my fingers stuck up. This will be the sugar bowl and the other one was the creamer. And I've seen a few Sadler pieces, but this one's very high quality. It's got lovely gilding on the lid, look. And beautiful design and gilding all around Lovely shape to it, and it's porcelain. Marked on the bottom. I can't see any chips on it, and Sadler are very collectible these days because they are vintage. So yeah, lovely. Quite like that. Quite happy about that. I can hear things moving on that one as well, on this big one, which is not a good sign, because that was the whole reason why I bought this lot, really. And if that one's broken, I'll be wanting a refund. And let's see what we've got in this little one. There's a very fine miniature kind of rice bowl. It's not old. It's very thin porcelain. If I hold it up to the light, I can see through it. Nothing amazing about it. It's late 20th century, and it has got a chip on it as well. There. Whatever, I'll give that to my mum or something. It's got a mark in the middle, but I can't see it because the mark's tiny, but it won't be very high value. I think he's just chucked that in the box as a bonus, to be honest. So this one's got broken as well. This is one of my favourite pieces, and it's been smashed to pieces, so there's no way I can repair it. It's in like 20 pieces. I'll edit the video and show you a picture of what it should have been like, but it was a very pretty little vase, hand painted, antique from Portugal, and it's been broken in the packing. The packer obviously didn't have a clue what he was doing when he was packing fragile items, because that's the second one I've had broken from him so far. He's been offering very good deals, but he's retired and he's not very good at packing items, obviously. So that's one for the refund, unfortunately. Told you, putting paper inside them makes absolutely no difference when you pack it, so there's no point doing it. It's just smashed to pieces. As you can see, it was marked on the bottom, Portugal. So that's ruined. Can't even repair that. It's just gonna have to go straight in the dustbin, unfortunately. Let's put that on the damaged pile over there, shall we? The other problem is he sent it with Hermes, and Hermes don't cover fragile items, and he'd have been better off putting them in 2 bigger boxes, to be honest, sending them with Royal Mail, because Hermes are known to throw their parcels around and they really don't care whether they're fragile or not, because if you read their terms and conditions, they don't cover fragile items, so you're better off not sending them with Hermes, to be honest. Anyway, let's press on, but I think, got a feeling this last one's going to be a disappointment as well. Because I can hear things crunching around in there, and pottery items are not supposed to crunch around. Which is going to be disappointing, because this was another valuable antique. The whole reason I bought this one, the whole reason I bought this whole lot was because of this item, and look at the state of it. It's absolutely ruined. Well, he's a fool, because I will get my money back for that. And also, it was a 1908 Langley and Lavat's antique coffee jug. Lovely items, been completely ruined in the post. That's the whole reason why you should learn to pack fragile items before you send them, because that's going to cost him money now. When he gives me a refund, he just lost out on the postage, basically. Another one for the damaged and ruined pile. And it's such a shame, because they're such lovely antiques, and they should be looked after. It was over 100 years old, that was 110 years old. I looked up the mark and the era and everything, and bought it for a bargain. It was only £4, so that went in with the lot. But he's ruined it. That's 2 items. With the previous lot I got with the little cup, the little vintage kind of Victorian cup, that was broken. So that's 3 already, and we've only done 1 box. So the little cup, by the way, was in the previous video, if you want to go and check that out. So let's do box number 2 and see how he's done with that, shall we? Hope he did a bit better with this one. The other thing he hasn't done is he didn't mark which way was up on the box. He did put fragile tape around the outside, but like I say, Hermes couldn't really care less if it's fragile or not, because they won't cover it anyway. If there's damages, or if they play rugby with the box, their terms state that they won't give you compensation. So I shall write to him and tell him to use Royal Mail next time. Also, he's got 100% positive feedback with a score on eBay of about 1,000, and he's risking his feedback, sending out stuff that's going to get damaged in the post. Really shame, because there's no need for it. If you pack things properly, they're fine in the post, but you have to know how to pack them. So next time I pack a fragile item, I'll make a video about it and show you how it's done. Anyway, let's get this lot open. See how we get on with this. Because let me just show you quick. So there's the box, look, and all the fragile items are they're bubble wrapped, but they're all piled up on top of each other. And what you have to do is you have to make sure each item, see, look, there's another one under there, it's just fragile on fragile. You have to make sure that each item doesn't touch any other item. So he'd have been better off sending it in 2 bigger boxes, charging me the postage, to be honest with you. So let's have a look and see how much damage we've got in this one. Well, the handle's still on this one, so that's a good sign. So this one survived, so that's good. It's got a magic bit of newspaper in it. Lovely little lustreware vase. Let's look on the positive side. Couldn't tell you how old it is without looking it up, but it's first half of the 20th century, I imagine. It's got a stamp on it, but I can't really read it. Probably made in Japan. Lustreware. I really like lustreware. So all these good ones that survived will be on my eBay in due course, and you can find the link to that in the description as well. I know what this is. Oh, this is good. I hope this survived, because I'll be angry if any of these got broken. Well, this one looks okay. So what we've got a lustreware tea set, and that's a candle holder. Same pattern. Very nice, good condition. I hope they all survived. This one's looking good. There's the creamer. Lustreware from the tea set. Very nice, very good condition otherwise. Some more newspaper stuffed in it. There's no point doing that really. But yeah, very nice. I like those. Should have a whole set of these. With any luck. Not sure what you put in that, but it's a vase, so you might put cut flowers in it. Very nice condition. Very pretty porcelain, lustreware. Oh, I can see the mark on this one. Might say, you can check, but it might say made in Czechoslovakia or Croatia or something like that. But Czech pottery is very collectible these days, especially vintage. So excellent, quite happy with that lot. No damages so far. Two more items, let's save the best till last. I believe there was 6 with this pattern on. So this will be the sugar bowl. No damage on that, very nice condition. All marked on the bottom lip. Vintage, possibly even antique. Well, it's I think it was made in Czechoslovakia, and then it's been imported to the UK. Because that says a present from Scarborough on it. So it was made in Czechoslovakia and then sold in the UK. But it's still very nice and vintage. And collectible, I imagine. So that's 5 pieces. And this one looks like it's survived as well, thank God. Let me turn this around a bit. See, I don't have to keep leaning forward and giving me backache leaning forward all the time. Thank goodness for that. That one survived. Yeah, it looks like made in Czechoslovakia or something like that, but it's been sold in England, imported obviously. Lovely condition. So we've got want to be the milk jug. Let me go the other way around. Want to be the milk jug or a water jug, and that'll be the creamer. But you can see the difference in size. So not bad, but we did get 2 damaged items in there, which are completely ruined. A bit disappointing, but there you go. Who's an old guy sent it to me. It's no excuse really. If you're sending fragile stuff, you basically have to make sure it's bubble wrapped about 4 or 5 times, and then if there's any sharp edges sticking out, like on a spout or a handle, can't even pick this up, it's in so many pieces. if it's sharp edges like a spout or a handle, you have to put extra bubble wrap so you don't feel any sharp edges sticking out. And then you put it in a box and you center it in the box, right, so that it doesn't touch any other item, and then it doesn't touch the sides, and you should have an inch around it in all directions, so above it, all around it, and between other items. If there's multiple items in the box, you have to pack between the items, because what you're doing is you're adding suspension between the items, which absorbs any shocks or any movement in there. And when you rattle the box, you should compress the packing so that when you rattle the box, you can't hear anything moving in there. So I've been packing stuff, fragile items, for about 2 years, and I haven't had any damages yet. Actually, I had one or two damages at the very beginning, and I quickly learnt how to pack things properly. So hopefully he'll learn the lesson as well. But check these out. It's quite a shame, really, because the Langley ware Lavat's coffee jug was very nice, antique, and probably valuable as well. Probably looking at about £200 or £300 for that antique Langley and Lavat's coffee jug, smashed to pieces. Look, completely ruined. Never mind, I'll forgive him because the tea set survived. But look at that, Portugal. Very nice little pot. Could have got £10 or £15 for that. So I bought the lot to resell, basically. I would have kept the pieces I liked, but I did get the nice tea set, so I'm quite happy, really. And the Sadler pottery survived, so that's good. And the handmade Indian item. And then the lusterware jug. And this thing, which I'm not sure what it is, really. It's a miniature rice bowl. Could even be a little sake cup or a spirit shot cup, but it's got a chip on it anyway, so it's probably going in the recycle bin, to be honest, or a charity shop might want it. Fragile, that's what they are. That's my Kasubi Eichi. That's for sale if anyone's interested. That's a Gyoza. That's a museum piece. That's on my eBay if you want to make me an offer for it. And that one, which is stood on a sellotape, roll of sellotape, is Nippon Noritake. Very nice. Right, guys, hasn't spoilt my my happy day, and it's a lovely day here in the UK. It's autumn, but the weather's gorgeous. Still out there in my t-shirt, and not going to let it ruin my day, but I will be talking to him and I will be getting a refund, so eBay can make sure that happens easily. But yeah, make sure you pack your items properly. See the link in the descriptions below, and there's a good video there about how to pack your items. The guy packs a Ming ceramic vase. I was going to say porcelain. It might be porcelain. It might just be stoneware. But anyway, he bubble wraps it, puts it in packing chips in a square box so there's plenty of room around it. Takes it outside, drops it, throws it in the air, hits it with a golf club, kicks it, throws it in the air again, chucks it around, brings it back inside, opens it, and the vase is perfectly okay inside. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you found that a good lesson in how not to pack your fragile items, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks very much for watching.